What's going on back at Dave the Confused? Thank you so much for being here. I'm Dave the Bomb, still confused, your headmaster of horror, and this is like an urban legend creepypasta that I just didn't understand, I guess, the concept to, because I just didn't understand why it was so popular until I got into reading more about it, and now I'm straight up obsessed with it, and it's Siren Head. So Siren Head is the creation of Canadian horror legend Trevor Henderson, who has made a bunch of creepypastas and scary stories. You should Google him because you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at all the cool stuff he's done. And I've seen this character around a lot, and I guess I never really understood the, want for it, the need for it. Like, I just never got why it was so popular. And then, you know, after reading my comments and everything, a bunch of people were like, you gotta do Siren Head. And so I looked it up and I found this short film on YouTube on Siren Head. This, like, you know, someone just made like a kind of little mini horror movie. And this thing has like over 100 million views on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, there's definitely gotta be something here that's making this character so attractive to people. And so I did like a deep dive on this character, and it is unreal how cool this character is, and I had no idea up till now. That's my bad. That's my bad. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry about that. But we're here now, so let's talk about Siren Head, sometimes known as Lamp Head for his shape-shifting abilities, but we're gonna get into that. So it's said that he's between 40 and 50 feet tall, and he's a long, lanky, humanoid-like body, where its arms and legs are so incredibly long and bony and just decrepit, and his arms almost reach the floor, making them extraordinarily long compared to a regular human's body. The next thing to note is his hands. Usually the end of his fingertips are almost like daggers. Like, his hands are so bony and decrepit and clingy, and they're just really super creepy. On top of all of this, the skin that he has on his body from neck down is like burnt, infected, decaying skin that is so just creepy and eerie to think about, you know, like almost like the old lady from The Shining that pops out of the bathtub and she's naked, but she's been like rotting in there for Lord knows how long. And you're like, all right, Grandma, get back in the bathroom and put on a towel. It's Christmas. So, you know, he's a real creepy looking character. But on top of everything that makes him just like unimaginably interesting is from the neck up is a steel pole that has 2 acoustic sirens on it and black wiring that, you know, circles the pole and goes down into his flesh, integrating the metal and flesh. People say inside of the sirens you can see razor sharp and jagged teeth, also with a tongue that has the ability to reach out and grab things, not unlike a toad or a xenomorph from Aliens, which, I don't know which is scarier. Probably the alien though, because toads really aren't that bad. Now here's where this character just gets like abnormally just creepy and crazy. So apparently this character doesn't necessarily have any particular motives, as in they just want to be left alone. They just want to do their own thing. They're not going out of their way to bug you, so don't bug him. You know what I mean? Give him his space, like a teenager in high school. Just give him some space. But if you anger this entity, you are in a lot of trouble because it has some crazy tricks up its sleeve. Not only is it super fast, super strong, and super agile, but it has like camouflage abilities that it can change the look of its skin to camouflage into its surroundings. On top of that, it has almost like a metamorphosis kind of ability that it can make itself look like a light pole or a telephone pole or something like that and camouflage itself in order to get you if you're running away. Like, it has the element of surprise, which is awesome. Another really cool thing about this character is that Henderson later on, when asked more about the character, like people wanted more information about Siren Head, said that he is a shape-shifting entity of evil, almost like a demonic presence, not unlike Pennywise from It, that does somewhat kind of feed off fear a little bit, but mainly its main goal is to just like live, and it can change into several different things, in order to really take down its prey. It's almost like an apex predator. Like it knows the best way to hunt down what it needs to hunt down. There's so many cool things on the internet about this character. Seriously, please go check out like the mini horror movies about it, the creepypastas written about it. Siren Head is so incredibly awesome. I would say definitely go check it out more on the internet. The artwork is insane. I featured a lot in this video. I don't own any of the artwork, but go to Google, go to the images. The artwork for this character is incredible. Well, thank you so much for listening to this piece on Siren Head. I really appreciate it. If you have any other comments on or any other characters that you want to see on here, please leave in the link below. I read all my comments. I try to reply to most of them. And if you're there, you never know. We may have a nice little chat, nice little conversation. Well, again, I'm your Headmaster of Horror, Dave. Thank you so much for being here. And at least our dogs aren't werewolves. Peace.